third video on the Kickstarter for the Forbidden Lands, a game that I backed a while ago and I received a few weeks ago. Now I am going to show you, because I haven't read this yet and I'm going to do it very carefully, showing to you, not just read it, the Bloodmarch for the Forbidden Lands game. This is actually an adventure and a campaign, so I don't really know what is inside it. I am literally going to take a look at it now, and I will do it trying not to do any spoilers. So yes, it has been worth the amount of money that I had to pay to get my hands on it, because I have already taken a look at the other products in the line, you know, of this Kickstarter, and they were absolutely delightful. But in any event, I'm about to show you. Welcome to the GMS Magazine RPG unbooking videos. Unlike the other books, in this Kickstarter, this is not a full leather binding. This is what you would expect to find in a kind of normal standard book that you can buy at a local store or at a convention. Is a full color cover with a very nice illustration, even though it feels like the colors are a little bit muted. Now, on the one hand, that plays very nicely with the dark and gritty nature of the Forbidden Lands game. On the other hand, I wish I could see a little bit more of this glorious illustration, because it looks beautiful. It looks very nice. I do like, though, that even if this is quite dark, but they have managed, let's see, there you go, to get this lovely, lovely shine on the Forbidden Lands words up there. On the back cover, though, what we find is a description of exactly what is it that we are going to find here and how much information there is going to be in this book. Note, to make full use of this book, we recommend the Bloodmarch map and cards pack sold separately, so you may need it. It looks like you're not going to need it, but you may want to have it. Like I do. This came with the whole thing. I will take a look at this one as well in this very video, but let's start with the book, shall we? Very nice map, very busy. The one thing I say about these maps is that they're so full of mountains, and I appreciate this because there is something that I really, when I draw my own maps, if I have too many mountains, I always think, oh, I don't think that's going to look very good, too many mountains, and yet they actually managed to make it look absolutely incredible, even if there are so many mountains. So kudos, because I cannot do that. So I don't know how you do it, but congratulations, good for you. Nice page with all the credits, which is lovely. And editing layout, maps and graphic. Niklas Brandt, you're very good, Niklas. Congratulations. And contents. We have, this is quite amazing. We have 243 pages listed here in the in the table of contents, but it's going to be a little bit more than that, isn't it? We get up to 255 pages for a campaign book. That's pretty good. So we have the arrival of the seven. We have an introduction, which is quite short. The lay of the land, 10 pages. A bit more on magic. We go from page 27 to page 38, and then the journeys in the Bloodmarch, which is pretty good. The Legacy of Horn, I presume this is going to be one of the adventures, the artifacts, the key players, and then the bestiary and random encounters. This looks like the locations, and then the aftermath. So I'm guessing that this is going to be introducing the whole thing as the adventure progresses. The layout is exactly the same. They're using the same styles, the same two columns. In previous books, I have found a lot of orphan lines I'm noticing in this particular one though, because it's a little bit more verbose in some pages, that the separation between paragraphs is not huge, which means to me as a dyslexic person, that means that I'm seeing this as a very straight, just one paragraph. I can't separate the paragraphs easily enough. So beware if you're gonna buy the book that you will, that's what you're gonna see. So this is more like the kind of separation that I want to say in books. It helps me read a lot. But I understand it's not always possible. So I'm not saying orphan lines is yet. Of course, maybe I have spoken too soon. I hope not. Okay, so far so good. Let's take a look at some of the key players and creatures, because this is the extended bestiary. The grave lily looks amazing. I mean, they all look absolutely amazing. I love the consistency of the prune. What's a prune? Red elves, whom the priests of Ashenstead have sought to reform, in brackets, through anatomical procedures and the pumping of blue tar into their bodies. My goodness. The results are scrawny, blue-black creatures who wander around doing what they are told. Prunes have varying levels of consciousness, but whatever consciousness they have left is filled with hatred towards their creators and the world in general. Not surprised. I don't think I'm ever going to eat a prune again, not think about this. Thanks for the trauma. Appreciate that. So anyway, so these are the creatures. Slime snail. Heavens, and I thought I had an imagination. I am nothing. I'm told by my producer husband that there is no sense of scale in the picture, and they could be tiny, but except that there is, because if you look down here, there is a construction. So you can see that this is a gigantic creature. Also, there's a construction on top, like a temple kind of thing. So from that point of view, yeah, there is scale in each one of them. And probably they will tell you what the size of these creatures are going to be in the description. And the reason I explain all this to my husband, as I am doing here right now, is because he's not a gamer. So these are the sort of things that I need to explain from time to time. And since I also love explaining things to him, because that way I can exercise my geekiness on my husband, what can I say? He can complain if he wants to. That's fine. He still loves me. We've been together for, well, in 2 weeks will be 25 years. I'm proud of that. So, map, lovely. Tarragil, I suppose, of Targil. I don't know how it is pronounced, but that's fine, doesn't matter. So anyway, I'm showing you an awful lot of this and spending a lot of time on this book. I don't know what to say. Okay, this is what I've seen. I like a lot. And now let's go for the map and the sticker pack. Let's start to open it. Like this. So, plastic. Ooh, stickers. These are the stickers like the ones in the main box. So I'm guessing the point is, oh, this is stickers of cardboard. That's cool. That there's going to be a double-sided map. Ooh, some cards. The Goblet Staff of Wave. Oh, okay, I like this. These are little cards with the artifacts that we had in the original, when I played the Forbidden Lands. We had these cards, so you can give them to the players and they can keep the artifacts with absolutely everything they do. They don't have to take notes, they don't, the GM doesn't have to be reminding them or what they are or what they do, because it's all here. This is very neat. I like it. I was not expecting, but I'm liking it. And let us look at the map, which is very red. Et voilà. in vertical. Okay, this is vertical map. Chan, chan, chan. I don't know why all these things are red in here, but these are the Crimson Forests. And you can make more Crimson Forests, obviously, because you can take these stickers and put them there. So you're going to be able to do like in the main box, where you can, it depends on how your player play, they will be able to go one place or another. And we have exactly the same map on the back. So you can customize one of them and keep the other one completely clean, which is a beautiful, beautiful addition. Well, this, I have to say, the thing that I'm valuing the most about this campaign book is that it seems to be adding to the world itself, not just giving you the adventure with whatever it is, what's in the box already, but it is helping the world building aspect of the Forbidden Lands game, which is a brilliant thing to do, because it means that this book will not become useless once you finish the adventure. If there is another campaign, or when there is another campaign published in the future, whatever info is here, you will be able to reference and use for the next adventure. So that, as far as I'm concerned, adds a great amount of value to this campaign. So once more, Free League has done it correctly. I am starting to feel that they are completely incapable of effing up. I hope they never prove me wrong. But until the next time, please let me know what you think. If you have already read or played this adventure, I would love to hear your thoughts, because that may sway me into actually reading and playing it. But until the next time, thank you very much for being there, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.